fucking shit that one was. Right.
What the fuck? I'm off the camera again. Right. Are we underway?
Right.
1, 2, 3. So this will be our response to C. DeMarco's 2008 New Year's challenge thing. What was his first question? Someone not signed to ROH, TNA or WWE who we would like to see in them.
Yeah. I know it's a bit mainstream, but we're gonna go for RVD because you know he's the whole fucking show, and you know really it's a shame that he's not. You know, I'm sad that he's not on my TV at the moment.
Van Damme was a big case of you don't realise what you've got until it's gone.
Until it's gone.
With Van Damme, I think people realise how good he was. He's my favourite wrestler ever. I'd love to see him back because, like you said, he is the whole fucking show. Other than that, there was that guy's name who we saw in CCW.
I think True Slayer mentioned him. Eddie Kingston.
I know True Slayer. I know CCW is, you know, I personally reckon it's garbage wrestling, but this guy was a bit flashy.
And he was awesome when he was in ROH as well, from what I've seen. So I mean, it'd be interesting to see
if he was in ROH again, or maybe in Teenage X Division if they got the title off the Dudleys.
It would be interesting to see him.
Anyway.
The next question was, do you think should have a push? I think it was.
Push someone who's not getting pushed, or change their push. Well, again, see, if this brings us back to MVP, Kennedy, and Punk. Maybe they could do
and
more
Shelton
than
Benjamin. Don't forget
But
Shelton.
yeah, I would say Shelton Benjamin on this is the one pushing for the title. You know, they're laying the groundwork for a title push, like.
Yeah.
But I think he's ready. So.
I think Shelton's been ready for a push for a long time. I thought there was one point that he was going to leave because he was on Heat for a while, and but I think that's the best move they've done in a while for him is taking him on to ECW. I think ECW should be
the wrestling program for a while.
And you know, I think it's great that he's on there, really, and he's going to get that push hopefully as long as Charlie Guerrero doesn't hog it at the moment.
Carlito and Charlie Haas, I'd like to throw into that as well, because Charlie Haas is probably a poor man's Kurt Angle / Benoit, but there's not much shame in that. And Carlito, I'm not a huge fan of his, but he is a lot better than being in a tag team with Santino Marella. So we'll see what happens with him. What was the last one they had?
The food.
Change the food. See, I've got a strong feeling about this, about the nature body. Ric Flair. If you're going to retire Ric Flair, you've got to do it right. You know, I think they finally realised that. So this is how I would book it from here on in. I don't know what he does, but he gets away with it, and he doesn't lose to MVP.
Yeah.
Obviously, by the time you get with the next pay-per-view, there's no way out. Ric Flair's going to WrestleMania at that stage, isn't he? So for me, just build this up as you got MVP as the young, cocky bloke who's emphasising everything that the business is now, and the bad things about it. When you got Ric Flair, who is the grand past of wrestling and what it used to be in its purest form, and then WrestleMania, MVP retires him, Ric Flair goes out in a blaze of glory, everyone goes home happy.
I think basically what he's trying to say is it's basically Rocky.
It's the Rocky story.
It's Rocky 6.
Rocky
Balboa. You know, I mean, I think it'd be a great way to end Flair's career, and I think MVP deserves a push because at the moment before this Flair thing, I enjoyed the Matt Hardy feud, but it was just kind of a stale.
Interesting to see where it would go.
It'd be but you know, I think it'd be interesting to see that sort of thing happen.
Other than that, I'd like to say the Age of the Fall in ROH. I was starting to get a bit bored of that, so I'm complaining about them winning the tag team titles off the Briscoes. That'll be interesting.
Yeah. So.
And TNA, may as well mention them. Top Goat in the main event.
Yeah. Push
him to that.
And also AJ. I know you said this in the last video, but AJ Styles is Mr. TNA, and really he deserves a lot more than he's getting at the moment. I don't see him, you know.
Like Christian Cage, say what you want about Christian Cage. Christian Cage is a name, and he's still a bloke who was in all those tables, ladders and chairs matches, and Kurt Angle is still multiple time world champion.
Yeah.
If AJ goes over one of them, that's excellent.
Huge. It's huge, but
and Kaz is probably a shit of more talented than being stuck in a favourite Black Rain. Yeah. But if we had to say one, I think we're going to stick with Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah.
Would be the one
to get pushed. So that's it. Cheers, thanks very much.
See you when we see you.